Hey guys, Tom at Snake River Base. I want to talk a little bit more about the skills progression to work up to base jumping. These are skills you practice at the drop zone or another environment before you come base jumping. We started out with free fall skills, opening awareness, canopy skills. I want to talk a little bit about the rigging skills and canopy knowledge you're going to have to transition into base. At a minimum, you should be able to comfortably pack a skydiving rig without supervision. Make sure that you're not the guy who goes to the drop zone and always pays someone to pack for you. If you're interested in base jumping, you need to understand it's going to be very hard, if not impossible, to find somebody to pack your base rig to do a base jump. You're going to have to pack for yourself, which means get some practice at the drop zone. Once you're good at packing, it doesn't really matter if you want to go back to paying people to pack for you, but make sure that you know how to pack and that you're comfortable with the process of packing in general before you try to transition into base. That means you should be able to pack your rig. It means you need to know which lines are which. If you reach for the A lines, you should find them. If we're in class and I say, everybody grab your center C lines, please don't be the guy who looks at me and says, what's a C line? You need to know which line groups are which on the parachute, where they attach, and where they sit relative to each other. You should know that both when the canopy is inflated over your head and when the canopy is laying on the ground. You also need to make sure that you're comfortable with various different packing styles. At a minimum, be able to pro pack a skydiving rig is great. If at all possible, sit with your local rigger and watch them pack a reserve, because packing a reserve is a lot more like packing a base canopy. If you can flat pack a 7-cell F111 canopy like a skydiving reserve, you're not quite halfway, but almost halfway to packing a base rig. That means that learning to be a rigger, even getting a rigger's ticket, or just learning how your rigger packs your reserve is going to give you a huge head start in learning to pack a base rig. To recap, in terms of rigging skills, make sure you're very familiar with the canopy. You can comfortably pack a skydiving rig without supervision. You know where all the lines are, where they attach when the canopy is on the ground and above your head. And if at all possible, watch a rigger pack a reserve or learn to pack your reserve yourself.